Welcome to Celebrity Investing, your go-to source for insights, tips, and updates on navigating the exciting landscape of personal and global finance. Please like, share, and subscribe for more exclusive content. This is part 1 of Spin-offs, how fresh ideas grow from proven success stories. When TV shows like Better Call Saul and Young Sheldon hit the screens, they proved that spin-offs can be just as good as or even better than their original shows. But spin-offs aren't just for TV. From comic books and video games to business ventures and product lines, they're a smart way to build on existing success. Creating something new from a proven idea makes sense. It lets creators and companies take familiar elements that people already love and explore them in fresh ways. Whether it's a beloved character getting their own story or a successful product branching into new territory, spin-offs tap into built-in audiences while offering something different. You've probably seen spin-offs everywhere. Maybe you've played Pokémon Go after loving the original games, or tried a new flavor from your favorite snack brand. These aren't just copy and paste jobs. The best spin-offs add value by filling gaps, answering questions, or meeting needs that the original left open. Understanding spin-offs beyond just TV shows. A spin-off takes something people already know and like, whether it's a character, product, or business, and gives it room to shine on its own. Think of it as a branch growing from a strong tree. The new growth has its own identity but shares DNA with what came before. Spin-offs work because they build on proven success while exploring new directions. Types of spin-offs, from entertainment to business. Entertainment spin-offs are probably the most visible. Law and Order. SVU became its own powerhouse after starting as an offshoot. In video games, Persona broke away from the Shin Megami Tensei series to find massive success. Business spin-offs happen when companies split off divisions into separate entities, like when PayPal separated from eBay to focus on digital payments. Here's how different industries use spin-offs: media and entertainment. TV shows featuring side characters, like Frasier from Cheers. Movie franchises expanding character stories, Creed from Rocky. Comic book series following supporting heroes. Business and products. Company divisions becoming independent firms. New product lines based on successful brands. Regional branches turning into separate companies. Historical origins of spin-offs, from print to profit. Spin-offs got their start in print media during the early 1900s. Comic strips would feature popular characters in their own series, while magazines launched specialized versions for different audiences. Radio shows picked up this strategy in the 1930s, giving popular characters their own programs. The business world caught on by the 1950s. Companies realized they could create separate entities from successful divisions. General Motors led the way by turning their insurance operations into what became GMAC, now Ally Financial. The practice really took off in the 1970s when TV shows like Happy Days spawned hits like Laverne and Shirley. This proved that spin-offs could match or beat their source material. The success rate made spin-offs a standard tool for growing brands and entertainment properties. The art of TV and film spin-offs. Spin-offs in television and film walk a tricky line between familiar comfort and fresh storytelling. When done right, they carry forward the best parts of the original while carving out their own identity. The magic happens when creators find that sweet spot between giving fans what they love and surprising them with something new. Classic TV spin-off success stories. Frasier stands as the gold standard of TV spin-offs. Dr. Frasier Crane started as a side character on Cheers, but his wit and charm earned him 11 seasons of his own show. By moving from Boston to Seattle and focusing on family relationships, Frasier built its own world while keeping the sharp humor that made the character popular. Better Call Saul took a different path to success. Instead of copying Breaking Bad's intense crime drama, it started as a character study of Jimmy McGill before his transformation into Saul Goodman. The show's slower pace and focus on legal drama proved that spin-offs can work by changing tone completely. Some other wins worth noting. The Jeffersons moved on up from All in the Family to run for 11 seasons. Angel stepped out of Buffy the Vampire Slayer's shadow with a darker take on supernatural drama. Young Sheldon found its voice by softening the edges of The Big Bang Theory's most difficult character. Challenges in creating compelling spin-offs. For every Frasier, there's a Joey. The Friends spin-off showed that even beloved characters need more than charm to carry a show. Joey Tribbiani's simple humor worked as part of an ensemble but couldn't sustain an entire series. Common problems that sink spin-offs: recycling old plots instead of creating new stories, missing the chemistry that made the original work, picking the wrong character to focus on, trying too hard to copy the original's success. After MASH failed because it couldn't capture the balance of comedy and drama that made MASH special. Law and Order. LA lasted just one season because it lost the New York grit that gave the franchise its edge. Without a strong enough hook or reason to exist, spin-offs can feel like cheap attempts to milk a successful brand. Understanding business and corporate spin-offs. Corporate spin-offs happen when a company splits off a division or part of its business into a separate company. The new company gets its own management, stock, and identity. Parent companies often do this to unlock value trapped inside their larger organization. Financial motivations behind corporate spin-offs. Most spin-offs happen because they make financial sense. When a company spins off a division, both parts often end up being worth more separately than they were together. This is called the conglomerate discount, where the market values focused companies higher than diversified ones. The tax benefits can be significant. Unlike selling a division, spin-offs can be tax-free transactions. Shareholders get stock in the new company without paying capital gains taxes. This makes spin-offs an attractive option for companies looking to restructure. Some key financial reasons companies choose spin-offs: better market valuations for specialized businesses, easier access to capital markets, more freedom to pursue growth strategies, clearer financial statements for investors, ability to offer stock options to attract talent. Notable corporate spin-off case studies. PayPal's split from eBay in 2015 shows how spin-offs can benefit both companies. As part of eBay, PayPal's growth was limited. After the split, PayPal's value shot up as it expanded into new payment markets. eBay got to focus on its marketplace business without trying to juggle two different business models. Verizon Media's story took a different path. After buying AOL and Yahoo, Verizon realized its media business didn't fit with its core wireless services. In 2021, Verizon sold 90% of the media unit to Apollo Global Management for $5 billion. The new company, now called Yahoo, can chase media opportunities without competing for resources with Verizon's network investments. Other successful spin-offs include Mondelez splitting from Kraft Foods to focus on snacks, Old Navy's planned separation from Gap, though later cancelled, WhatsApp maintaining independence after Facebook bought it, Instagram keeping its brand separate from Facebook, Meta. These examples show how spin-offs let companies focus on what they do best. The parent company often sees better performance by simplifying its business, while the spin-off gains freedom to grow in new directions. Stay tuned and continue to watch our videos to gain valuable insights into the world of finance. Subscribe, like, and share to continue your journey to financial success.